So you guys clicked on this video here, and I think this one might be a long one, but I'm gonna try to keep it as brief as possible. And you guys seen on the thumbnail, I haven't even created it yet, but I'm assuming it's gonna be Diddy, Alex Fine, and Cassie. Now, for those of you who may have been living under a rock or who don't follow celebrity news as of late, y'all know the Diddy trial has been going on for about 2 weeks now. I think we're entering the third week at this point. And his ex-girlfriend of, I believe, 10 years, Cassie, or Cassandra Ventura, testified for about 4 days about all the explicit happenings that went on during her tenure with Diddy and after the tenure with Diddy, while she was dating other guys as well. And one in particular happens to be her now husband, Alex Fine, who she didn't even date for a year before she married him. And a lot of you are looking at it and saying things like, this guy was her savior, this guy rescued her, he was exactly what she needed, so on and so forth. And most of you are women who are saying this. Now, one thing I want to point out about women before I get into this is that women, as we all know, can't stand accountability. They want to be able to do whatever they want, operate in this world with impunity, right? Not be judged, be able to get clapped up, go through all of these things, play victim, and then have a hero waiting for them to save them that they deserve at the end of the day. And that's most of the comments that I've been getting from women on all platforms that I've been posting. And there was one particular post, which I'll get into here. I'll show it to you guys on the screen, because I posted this on Facebook and Instagram, and it's been doing its rounds for sure on social media. And it goes, "This is Alex Fine, the man Cassie married after surviving years of humiliation, control, and abuse at the hands of her ex. One of the most powerful men in the industry. She was degraded, silenced, treated like property, but Alex saw her worth when she was healing, not trending. He didn't ask about her past. He helped her build a future. Fellas, this is what being a real man looks like. Loving her scars, not judging her story." Just kidding. This is a simp. I went on to put in the caption, "I think bro has a strategy. That divorce settlement and child support is going to be glorious after she has that baby." Now, she already has 2 kids with this gentleman within the past 6 years since they've been married. But this whole thing, I believe he was pushing her forward to file this lawsuit. Because as some people say, and we see a lot of this that goes on in the media, when folks start running out of money, that's when lawsuits start coming up. When folks stop being paid off, that's when lawsuits come up. And I'm pretty sure this wasn't Cassie's idea. This was Buddy's idea, which I don't knock him. You were with this woman, and the fact that you married this woman so quickly after meeting her, and you met her because Diddy hired you as a personal trainer. This guy was a celebrity personal trainer. He met her in 2018, married her in, I believe it was August 2019. And they proceeded to have kids back to back. I think 2019, she might have already been pregnant, 2019 and 2021. And now she's pregnant again, sitting on the stand. So they paid out, was it 20 million, whatever have you. And we just found out that she got paid from that hotel where that incident was shown for 10 million. So they're in the money at this point. And Buddy, you know, if he knew everything, like a lot of you say, if he knew everything, why is he running up out the court? Why is he frustrated about hearing this stuff, that she had to do all this? But you have to do what you have to do, and he probably coached her through it. You got to do what you got to do. You got to say what you have to say to get that money, baby. So this is complete nasty work. But a lot of the comments, I'm gonna go back to that, because this is how women are. A lot of the comments were like, "You're a pig, you're this," and editor Nuri, you can show a lot of these up here as I'm saying them. "You're a pig. How dare you? You don't think she deserves love?" All this stuff like that. I didn't say any of that. But in true fashion, how women are, y'all just think that y'all can do whatever you want and nobody should say anything except you who you are. If the roles were on other, shoes on the other foot, and my man was getting clapped up by Diddy, right? You think this woman would be standing behind him like that? No, she wouldn't be rocking with him after hearing all these stories. This woman has obviously been with hundreds of men. Caught STIs, STDs. Medication wasn't working for her anymore. Antibiotics wasn't working for her. Countless dudes were squirting on her, and Diddy was taking that and rubbing, like all kind of crazy stuff, right? And you ladies will say that she is a victim in this whole situation. 10 years, couldn't get away for whatever reason. You ladies just say whatever it is that you want. How dare you? What if it was your daughter? If it was my daughter, I'll be communicating with my daughter or seeing what's going on, unless you're being paid off as the parents like R. Kelly was doing. A lot of y'all take your daughters to these people and you know what's going on as long as you're getting a check out of it. That's why when people were coming at me in the comments on Facebook, I was like, y'all ladies, and this is true, this is how I really feel. You ladies will defend everything and anyone except for your own daughters. And a lot of you daughters know this. And it's sad. That's why you get so mad and upset. And the fact that whenever you have something to say about a woman, whether you're critiquing her, all of a sudden you hate women. You don't like women. Something's wrong with you. All your content, I follow you. Why do you follow me if you feel like I hate women? And I'm not going to give you attention just because you're commenting. It doesn't work that way, baby. I'm not getting anything out of that. You're not topping me off. I'm not getting any buns out of this. So what do I look like just responding to you? But it's weird that women, you don't even think. Women are so narcissistic. And I'm just going based off of this instance. So narcissistic, ego-driven, self-centered. You have to make everything about you. Everything has to be about you. And this is just another classic example. But bro, like at this point, bro got paid. They're sitting on what, 30, 40 million at this point? Whatever cut you got to give your attorneys, I understand. But bro is sitting lovely. So you can say, okay, he was loving on her. He does this, he does that. I mean, why is this coming up? If you were a real man, at the end of the day, you would have never let her file a lawsuit. If you standing on your own too, and you're like, I'm saving you from all this. We don't need anything from this man. That's your past. This woman was on camera getting her cheeks clapped while dude on FaceTime. On FaceTime with this dude, she was cheating on. She left Ryan Leslie. You ladies won't say anything about that. She admitted that she left Ryan Leslie for Diddy. But you ladies gonna say, well, women should be able to do what they want. Maybe he wasn't making her happy. Maybe he wasn't. Any excuse that you can come up with. That's why you'll never get far in life, because there is no self-agency. There is no accountability. There is no taking responsibility for the evils that you do. And to say that this woman, even when she said, yeah, I wanted to do this, text messages, I was participating, things like that. Even with that being said, you ladies are still like, no, it doesn't matter, JR. Boosie was very vocal about that, as a lot of men should be. Because this could happen to any man in power. You got a woman that's it. Now, I don't agree with Puff putting hands on her and doing all this stuff like that. I definitely don't agree with that. But Boosie even said, Boosie was like, I think Cassie and her husband masterminded this takedown of Diddy and his money. I think her husband had been trying to get her to do this for years to Diddy, but she didn't want to do it because she knew what will come out. Then as a couple, y'all become broke. Now the plot becomes real about a month. I think the last straw was the Diddy and Carisha relationship, when she saw Carisha with that sign supporting her man at the awards, that did it. A woman scorned is a dangerous, evil mofo. Yeah, man. That's how it goes, guys. That is how it goes. So you can't just sit back and look past all this stuff. But women, that's what women will do. No matter what, there had to be a reason. There had to be a reason. R. Kelly, there had to be a reason. There had to be a reason. When it's proven that the parents were taking the kids up there or whatever, or the women up there, all this stuff like that. This is insane. It's almost like people say, it's almost like you're in the Twilight Zone. Like women are defending this stuff. And it's like, if you have anything to say, or if you're critical of Cassie, automatically you hate women. You can't say anything about women because it's going to be looking at as hate and sassy. You guys can go to my Facebook post. They all saying this. They calling me hateful, sassy, light skinned. Something's wrong with you. You're this, you're an evil person. All the... You mean to tell me this woman couldn't leave? This woman threatened him. All these, they got the text messages. She couldn't leave at any given moment. She couldn't tell her parents. You guys are doing too much, man. But all in all, I feel like bro is a mastermind, because I agree. And any real dude can see this. Because men, we aren't looking at this emotionally like a lot of you women are. Trauma, this is why women won't open up because of this. No. Women need to be held accountable with this stuff. It's crazy. You letting your daughters a lot of times run rampant when fathers say no. You decided to go out there and be a 304. You decided to let all these men, you didn't have common sense. You didn't know it was wrong. No, y'all got broke, or bro was pushing her to do this. And if we're honest, we know that. Bro seen a money grab. This dude's worth $1 billion, and we're sitting here struggling to pay for private school. Nah, baby. Nah. Private daycare, whatever, man. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next videos. It's going to pop up on the screen below. That's where I'm going to see you guys at. It's your favorite everything. This is Wisdom. I'm the best. Let's run it up to 1 million. Quit playing with me. Peace.